Right now, an invisible dome is sitting on top of Europe. You cannot see it, you cannot feel its edges, but it is the size of a continent. Imagine putting a glass bowl over a city and leaving it in the sun. Most people imagine a heat wave is just the sun turning up. It is not. A heat dome is about trapped air. So here's how it builds. High in the atmosphere, a vast zone of high pressure settles over a region and refuses to move. Under high pressure, air sinks. And when air sinks, it gets squeezed. Squeezed air heats up. The more it sinks, the hotter it gets. That sinking air does something else. It shoves the clouds away. No clouds means no shade and no rain. So the sun hits the ground unfiltered, hour after hour, day after day. The ground bakes. It radiates that heat back up. The dome traps it, and the whole thing begins to feed on itself. Hotter ground, hotter air, a furnace with a lid clamped over it. But a normal high-pressure zone would drift away within a day or two. So why is this one stuck? Because of the jet stream, the fast river of wind that steers weather across the planet. Normally it flows in straight, quick lines, but sometimes it buckles into an enormous wave shaped like the Greek letter omega, a giant loop with the heat dome caught inside the bend. In other words, the atmosphere gets jammed. When that happens, the weather stops moving. The dome parks itself over a continent and simply stays. Meteorologists call it a blocking pattern. And for Europe, right now, it has blocked out everything except heat. This is not a small event. Temperatures have run far above normal across parts of Europe. France recorded its hottest day since measurements began. Germany saw hundreds of weather stations break all-time temperature records. Britain broke its June heat record. And in the heart of it, the toll. More than 1,300 excess deaths have been linked to high temperatures across Europe since June 21st. Around 1,000 excess deaths were reported in France alone. So why does heat that other parts of the world endure turn deadly here? Because Europe was not built for this. Most homes have no air conditioning. Cities are made of stone and concrete that drink in heat all day and breathe it back out at night. And that is the real killer, the night. Under a heat dome, the darkness never cools. The temperature stays above 20 degrees until morning. These are called tropical nights, and your body needs the cool of night to recover, to let your heart rate and your core temperature settle back down. When the night stays hot, that reset never comes. The strain just keeps building, day after day, until the most vulnerable bodies cannot keep up. And here is the part that should stay with you. This is not a freak accident anymore. Europe is the fastest warming continent on Earth, warming at about twice the global average in recent decades. The dome that feels historic today is becoming something that returns, arriving earlier, burning hotter, staying longer. So right now, an invisible dome is sitting on top of Europe. Not the sun turning up, a lid pressed down. And the question it leaves behind is no longer whether this one will lift. It is how soon the next one arrives.